I'm very excited to see what happens with the morph. I have no clue what's gonna happen. I've said my theories, but we're about to find out in just a second what happens. Oh! Oh my gosh, that's so cool! Alright, hello everyone. Today we're doing a more deep dive into the new Vampire Survivors update and trying to figure out what morphing Mortaccio means. I have turned on all the curse and all the charm, by the way, to try and help me get some XP, because you have to reach level 80, I believe. Also, we're only going to be using his weapon in order to make sure that we can actually see what happens. Because let's be real, in this game, sometimes it gets to a point where you literally can't tell what's happening. Also, I have a little grudge against the dairy plant with this build, so we're doing it. Now, you might have seen on that stage that it said that I have beaten the news challenge stage with Mortaccio. And that's correct, because I tried to do this on that stage because I was like, oh, in honor of it, why don't I try and do it on the new stage? Except I forgot it was a 20-minute stage, and I didn't realize you get 75% less XP on that stage. So I did not reach the requirements. Footage. Come on, please, just give me the level up. Give me the level ups. I'm 10 away. And I have 10 seconds. Oh my god, this is just so annoying. I just want to evolve. Please. No. You jerk. So yes, I have a chip on my shoulder about actually reaching the level now. Because that was also a hard challenge, beating that stage with Mortaccio with just the bones. Because those bats, they swarm you. And the bones only are good at hitting one enemy at a time. You know, not swarms of enemies. Somehow I got through it, but it was awful. Maybe I'll upload that later, because that was an awful challenge. Speaking of awful challenge, how have I done this in the past? Like, how did I do so well the first time I did this? What happened? Okay, cool down, come on. Bones, you're supposed to be, like, kinda good, aren't you? Like, I've done the challenge here before. I got to 20 seconds remaining. I'm not annoyed by that at all. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Okay, also, this is bad. Like, I don't have any health at this point, and I'm just kind of running. What happened? Okay, also, these guys, oh my gosh, I already lost a life. Well, this is a bad start to this. Yes, we gotta upgrade the bone, I guess. Come on, bone. You gotta hit the right people, please. Hit the people I want you to hit. Oh my gosh, is this because of the fact there's 100 extra enemies spawning at high curse? Maybe I should turn those off, because this is hard. Okay, yes, basic speed up. Yeah, all these extra enemies are making it so I don't have a route to maneuver to in order to, you know, run away. Okay, we need armor if we're gonna survive, which we aren't gonna do because I die in the next hit. Alright. We're turning those things off right now, because that was awful. I just want to see Mortaccio evolve. Oh my gosh, there's so much less to deal with now. It's so nice, and we can take the thing where it gives us XP. Like, oh my gosh, I was overwhelmed at this point already. On the 100 extra enemies I didn't think would be that much harder, but I guess I didn't take into account that I'm dumb. 100 enemies is actually a lot, especially at like what, 40 or 50% curse. That's a lot. That's pretty big actually. So we're gonna rate the area, by the way, because I want big bones and I cannot lie. Although now it seems so tame with like all them not being as many enemies. It just feels so much less exciting after I got used to it, I guess. Ah, now I miss all the extra enemies. Alright, we just got the bone to level 8, where it's at level 50 and we're at level we just hit 5 minutes and we're at level 20. So if I do the math correctly, we're a sixth of the way there, and we're a fourth on time and a fourth of the way there on levels. Meaning, if I keep up at this pace, I should get there. But in the meantime, I kind of just want to talk about what I think it might be that Mortaccio morphs into. Because I want to be able to say I told you so at the end when I'm right. So my current theories are that because of the fact that, you know, he's a skeleton and what other skeleton character is there? Yes, Red Death. I think he has a chance to turn into a Red Death because of the fact that, you know, he's morphing. And it would be cool if he turned into like just a really great character, essentially. Or maybe by him morphing, since he's got a halo and he's dead, he becomes a ghost. And maybe if he becomes Toasty, I'm gonna be screaming. I hate Toasty. I'm currently working on a Toasty challenge in the background that I just have yet to be able to get close to accomplishing. You know what? I think the bracer would actually be very good for the bones, because having them bounce around a lot faster would be good. I mean, simple as that. Faster bones, they bounce around a lot more, and then they, you know, can kill a lot more enemies. Very simple math. So that's why it's the first time I've done it ever. Because it's so simple that I would never do it, I guess. Shut up, I know it doesn't make sense. I'm trying to justify why I'm dumb. Oh, we've gotten to limit breaking the bone. So that means we've got everything else leveled up. I'm gonna go try and work my way around to get some stuff like maybe the armor, because the armor will be useful later on, I'm guessing. But I also need to make sure I'm leveling up still. Ooh, this is a conundrum. Oh wow, these guys are dying pretty quickly to the fire, aren't they? Like, those guardians did not stand a chance. And now these bolts don't either. Wow, the fire is really strong. Also, you may have noticed I turned the numbers off. I didn't really realize you could do that. And I kind of was getting annoyed by the fact that those numbers kept taking up like so much of the screen. Oh, hey, look. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, so I turned the numbers off and oh my gosh, it's so much cleaner now. I can actually see more of what's going on even under usually millions of particle effects. Alright, we hit 10 minutes, so we're a third of the way to time, but we've gotten a lot less XP gain now going on. I'm a little worried that this will also be a run where we don't get enough XP, and if that happens, I'm going to be so upset. Oh, hey look, a box. I'm not going to take anything from this because that defeats the whole point of me limiting my weapons in the first place. Although I love getting those candy boxes. Hey, that hurt my soul way too much to turn that down. Okay, anyone else notice how many bullets are being shot at me? What happened there? Why are there so many of these guys shooting at me? What the heck? This is supposed to be a bullet heaven, not a bullet hell. But also, we're 30 levels away, a little under, actually. I think we can make it in time. But I said that last time, and it didn't work. Okay, and now we're getting cornered. This way I should never be allowed to speak. What? Who lets me speak? Alright, if I'm being honest, it seems like I was over-exaggerating a little bit. Like, the bones are doing a great job at keeping these guys away like they did last time. But I just have to worry about the end, I'm assuming. But, whoever I turn into should be better than Mortaccio because they'll give me a new weapon, I assume. How will that work? Like, will I take the weapon that they use? Also, do I choose who I morph into? Is there like a set person I morph into? I'm so confused. I'm sure like it probably has to be Red Death because of the fact that that's the other skeleton in the roster. But like, it would be cool if it was someone else. Ooh, wait, I missed an Arcana up here. Let me go get that. I mean, I've got 15 levels left. Oh, and I left a lot of XP up here. Why did I just walk into an enemy? Am I that dumb? Don't answer that. Please don't answer that. Ooh, let's do Twilight Requiem so all the bones will be blowing up. Wait, this is the exact thing I did last time, isn't it? And it didn't work well for me, it did it. Well, this is bad. Why haven't I taken the Arcana that gives me a power-up based off of how many weapon slots I have open? I'm an idiot! Alright, 10 levels away at 17 minutes. I'm very sure I'm gonna actually make the level at least. Thankfully, this isn't a 20-minute stage. Cough, cough, back country. Cough, cough, not bitter. Cough, cough. Alright, we are 2 levels away from getting to level 80. We just hit 20 minutes. and I'm very, very confident we can get 2 levels in 10 minutes. Although these guys are definitely kind of closing in on me. But, oh, hey, look, a chest. But I definitely think we'll make the time limit. I mean, the thing is, will we survive the end? This will depend on the morph. I'm very excited to see what happens with the morph. I have no clue what's gonna happen. I've said my theories, but we're about to find out in just a second what happens. Oh! Oh my gosh, that's so cool! I was not expecting that at all. Oh, he does a little flailing motion like he did when he... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm sure this has to come with some sort of stat bonus, right? He throws his arms! That's hilarious! I love that. It also makes sense because it's another it's a giant skeleton. Oh, this is so cool! I was sure it had to be someone that's already a playable character. Wait, does this mean we unlock him as a playable character? Cause that'd be really cool. That way I don't have to get to level 80 each time I want to play as this guy. Oh, and hey, look at this thing! It's a different weapon for him, although it's not as limit broken anymore. Huh. But hey, this is so cool. I'm really happy. I mean, it's definitely a cool transformation, I'll give him that. But I really wish that, you know, it kept the limit break that we had worked for. Also, I like how he's making like little shattering bone sounds. That's kind of funny. Also, let's get this Arcana. Okay, there we go. Plus 3 reroll, skip banish, and plus might and cooldown for each empty weapon slot. So now, fill the screen with... Oh my gosh! Okay, this is OP as all get out! Look at how many bones are filling the screen! Why didn't I do this the first time I did the challenge? I mean, I'm gigantic now, but like, who cares? I'm unstoppable! Look how quickly my bones just decimate all these guys. Like, they just immediately get wiped out. And they just are, oh, the bones are so awesome! And then I throw my hands sometimes. I just love the hands getting tossed around. Okay, bulls. Hey, you don't want to mess with me. I'm a lot bigger than you now. I'm the one you should be afraid of. I fear none of you anymore. I'm the giant boss monster. What could you possibly hope to do against me? Oh, hey, look, we just hit level 118. No one also has 118. My current subscriber count. Oh, how convenient. And while we're talking about subscriber count, maybe you go check below and see if you're subscribed. And maybe like the video while you're at it. And maybe give a comment of something dumb I can do in this game or some sort of challenge. I do love me a good dumb challenge in this game. But anything involving this guy might be a little OP. Gonna be honest. Because, look at this. He's pretty strong. Like, this is insanity. Like, nothing's gotten close to me for a while. I don't even know if I can take wait, I want to just see if I can literally take damage. Yes, I can take damage. I'm not immortal. I'm not like Menya or whatever. Megalomenya. That's what they call her. Ooh, Gold Rush again. I don't kill that many enemies, but mainly because of the fact there's not many things to kill. Because look, they just get backed away. But hey, it's still working. But yeah, this character is insane. Like, oh my gosh. That plus the Arcana, I'll admit, the Arcana is doing a good bit of, like, work. But this character was insane before we took it. This is such a cool thing. I really hope they do this for the other characters that don't have weapons that evolve. That way they could basically be the evolutions themselves. Because that would be such a cool concept of instead of your weapon evolving, you evolve. I think they would have so much like potential to also go with that. because, like, they have a dog, they could turn that into, like, a cool giant wolf, maybe one with a sword in its mouth, maybe similar to some sort of Pokemon that seems to continuously ruin the meta. But hey, I don't know. I'll let the developers figure it out, because they seem like they do a great job when it comes to this kind of stuff. Also, great jobs being had. This skeleton. These guys ain't even getting close to me. I was struggling. Like, this is where I died the last time I did this kind of challenge on this map. Exactly the same map. And now I get to, you know, shove it in the game's face that I'm gonna beat it in 3 seconds. 2, 1. Yeah, but death still instantly kills me. Oh, but his head falls down. That's a really nice touch. That's such a cool thing. Alright. That was really cool, and I'm very happy I did that. But I don't know if there's anything else really to do in this new update, if I'm being honest. I know what we'll do next. We'll take on the Interverse mode of the new stage with the Charmon. That way, it will be horrible for me. So stay tuned, and have a good day.